There was a quiet village at the foot of a mist-covered mountain, a place where mornings rose slowly, like a deep breath taken by the earth. In that village lived an old Zen master whose presence felt like still water. People believed that just sitting near him made the noise inside their minds soften. Among those who sought his wisdom was a young boy named Kenji, curious, bright-hearted, and always carrying questions bigger than his small hands could hold. Every evening he walked beside the master to a nearby lake, where the world seemed to pause. The water mirrored the fading sky, and the silence between them became a kind of teacher. One afternoon, when the horizon glowed gold like a lantern held by the sun itself, the master said, "Kenji, today I will tell you a story that can reshape a life." The boy's eyes lifted with quiet excitement, and the master began. "Long ago, there was a young man much like you, eager to understand why the world felt so heavy. He was thoughtful, kind, and perceptive, yet easily wounded. Every rude comment, every careless action, every misunderstanding felt like a stone thrown into his heart. He would carry those stones everywhere he went. One day, unable to bear the weight any longer, he traveled across a wide lake to meet a distant Zen master known for his clarity. His boat sliced through the water, but his mind churned like a storm. When he arrived, the master was sitting by the shore as still as a mountain. The young man bowed and spilled his troubles like water from an overturned cup. The anger he felt, the people who hurt him, the bitterness he couldn't release. The master listened, quietly, completely. After a long pause, he said, "Come, let us take a boat ride." They stepped into a small wooden boat and drifted toward the center of the lake. The oars dipped rhythmically, the water whispering with every stroke. When the quiet grew deep enough to touch, the master rested the oars across his lap. "You work so hard to control everything around you. But what if you release the oars?" The young man hesitated. Letting go felt like surrender, yet something inside him urged him to trust. He loosened his grip, and the oars fell silent. The boat surrendered to the gentle current. Each time you react with anger, you are rowing against life. You exhaust yourself, fighting currents you were never meant to control. As they drifted, a second boat approached, silent, swaying gently toward them. The young man tensed. Before he could reach for the oars, the old master placed a hand on his arm. "Just watch." The empty boat bumped theirs with a soft thud. Instantly, a spark of anger rose in the young man's chest. But as he looked closer, he realized the boat was empty, truly empty. No one had aimed it at him. No one was trying to hurt him. It was simply drifting. His anger evaporated like mist under sunlight. The master smiled, a smile as calm as the lake itself. "This," he said, "is the lesson. When someone bumps into your life with harsh words, unkind actions, or careless mistakes, imagine they are like this empty boat. Most of the time, they do not mean to hurt you. They are drifting in their own storms, their own currents. There is no one to blame." The young man felt something shift, a quiet untying of knots within him. For the first time, he understood that so much of his suffering came not from the world, but from the way he held it. The master finished his story as the sun lowered, painting a path of gold across the lake. Kenji sat beside him in silence, feeling the wisdom settle into his chest like soft rain. The world felt lighter. His breath felt deeper. "Remember," he whispered, "life is full of empty boats. The more you let go, the more peace will find you." They sat together until the sky turned the color of fading embers, the lake still as a held breath. And in that stillness, Kenji understood. Maybe peace isn't found by changing the world, but by loosening our grip on the things that were never meant to be ours to carry. Some boats drift into us by accident, and we suffer only when we forget they were empty all along. If this story brought a little calm into your day, share it with someone who might be rowing too hard against their own currents. And subscribe to the Talking Tales, where every story is a lantern for the soul.